Have you ever wondered how different your life could be if you were more aware and present in each moment? Welcome to the world of mindfulness, a simple yet profound practice that can significantly transform your life. Mindfulness is about cultivating a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. It's about fully experiencing each moment as it unfolds, with a sense of curiosity and kindness. When we incorporate mindfulness into our daily lives, we open doors to countless benefits. It can help us reduce stress, improve focus, and promote a better quality of life. We become more resilient, more compassionate, and more in tune with our feelings and thoughts. But remember, mindfulness is not just about meditation. It's about being fully present and aware in every moment of our lives, whether we're eating, walking, working, or even just breathing. Indeed, mindfulness is a journey, and it starts with a single moment of awareness. So are you ready to embark on this journey with us? But what exactly happens in our brains when we practice mindfulness? Well, to answer that, let's dive into the fascinating world of neuroscience. The human brain is an intricate network of neurons or nerve cells that communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals. When we engage in mindfulness practices, we're essentially training our brains to form new connections and strengthen existing ones. Think of it like going to the gym, but for your brain. Just as lifting weights can build muscle, practicing mindfulness can build neural pathways. These are the routes that information travels along in the brain. The more we use certain pathways, the stronger they become. The less we use them, the weaker they become. Now, when we practice mindfulness, we're often focusing on the present moment, paying attention to our breath, our thoughts, our feelings, and our bodily sensations. This act of focusing activates a part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex, which is associated with functions like decision-making, emotional regulation, and concentration. By regularly activating this part of the brain, we can literally change its structure. This is due to a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. In other words, it's the brain's way of adapting to new experiences, learning new things, and recovering from injuries. Research has shown that consistent mindfulness practice can lead to increased gray matter concentration in brain regions involved in learning and memory processes, emotion regulation, self-referential processing, and perspective taking. Additionally, mindfulness has been found to decrease activity in the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for triggering the fight-or-flight response. By quieting this area, we can reduce feelings of stress and anxiety and foster a sense of calm and relaxation. In essence, mindfulness isn't just a mental exercise. It's a form of brain training that can lead to tangible changes in the brain's structure and function, resulting in improved mental health and wellness. Thus, mindfulness not only changes our perception of the world, but actually changes the very structure of our brains. Now, experience the power of mindfulness through a guided meditation session. Allow yourself to settle into a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down. Close your eyes gently and take a moment to acknowledge your presence in this space and time. This is your moment, your time to connect with your inner self. Now let's start by focusing on our breath. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and out. Feel the coolness of the air as it enters your nostrils and the warmth as it leaves. There's no need to change anything about your breath. Simply notice it. It's the life force within you, a constant reminder of your existence. As you follow the rhythm of your breath, you may notice thoughts popping into your mind. That's okay. Thoughts are natural. They are not your enemy, but merely visitors passing through. Instead of engaging with them or pushing them away, simply acknowledge their presence and let them go, like clouds passing in the sky. Each time a thought arises, gently guide your attention back to your breath. The breath is your anchor, always there to bring you back to the present moment. It's in this moment, the now, where you find peace, calm, and clarity. Now, let's take a moment to scan your body. Starting from the crown of your head, slowly move your attention down to your toes. Notice any tension, any discomfort. Don't judge or try to change anything. Just observe. As you do this, you might find the tension naturally starts to release, just by the act of noticing it. Take a moment to appreciate this body of yours. It's the only one you have, and it does so much for you, often without you even noticing. Send it some gratitude, some love. Now, bring your attention back to your breath. Notice how it's become a little calmer, a little slower. Notice how your body feels a little more relaxed, your mind a little quieter. You're doing great. You're here, in the present moment, and that's all that matters. As we come to the end of this guided meditation, take a moment to thank yourself for taking this time for you. It's not always easy to find time for self-care, but it's so important. Now, slowly, very slowly, start to bring your awareness back to your surroundings. Notice any sounds, any smells. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. As you slowly open your eyes, carry this sense of calm and awareness with you. This is the power of mindfulness. It's not about emptying your mind, but about being fully present with what is. It's about noticing the world around you and within you without judgment. And it's about bringing this awareness into every moment of your life. Because every moment matters. Every moment is a chance to be fully present, fully alive. But how can we incorporate mindfulness into our daily lives? This is a question many of us ask, and the answer is simpler than you might think. Let's start with mindful eating. This isn't about dieting or restrictions, it's about truly experiencing the food we eat. Instead of eating on autopilot while scrolling through our phones, we can take a moment to appreciate the colors, textures, and flavors of our meals. Pay attention to how the food feels in your mouth, the sensation of chewing, and the taste that unfolds with each bite. This not only enhances our enjoyment of food, but also helps us tune into our body's hunger and fullness cues. Next, we have mindful walking. This is an easy way to incorporate mindfulness into your day, especially if you're someone who's always on the go. As you walk, turn your attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your breath, and the feeling of the wind against your skin. Take in the sights and sounds around you. This is about being fully present in the moment, not lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. And of course, we can't forget about the simple act of breathing. Even taking a moment to focus on your breath can bring you into a state of mindfulness. Feel the air entering and leaving your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the sensation of air passing through your nostrils. It's a reminder that you're here in this moment, alive and breathing. Remember, mindfulness isn't about achieving a state of eternal calm or clearing your mind of all thoughts. It's about becoming an observer of your thoughts and feelings without judgment or resistance. It's about recognizing that every moment is an opportunity to be present, to be mindful. So, whether you're eating a meal, going for a walk, or simply taking a moment to breathe, mindfulness is always within your reach. It's not an extra task on your to-do list, but a different way of experiencing the world. Remember, the goal is not to empty your mind, but to become an observer of your thoughts. To sum up, mindfulness is about being present and fully engaged in the here and now. Today, we've embarked on a journey, exploring the tranquil landscape of mindfulness. We've delved into its science, experienced a calming guided meditation session, and discussed how to incorporate it into our daily lives. In this voyage of self-discovery, we've unearthed the treasure of mindfulness, an awareness that arises through paying attention, on purpose, in the present moment, non-judgmentally. This treasure isn't just about stress reduction, but about understanding the intricate workings of our minds. We've also taken a fascinating detour into the realm of neuroscience, unmasking the science behind mindfulness. We've seen how mindfulness can physically alter the structure of our brain, enhancing regions associated with attention, empathy, and emotional regulation. Thus, mindfulness is not just a concept, but a scientifically backed tool for mental wellness. Our guided meditation session was a stepping stone in this journey, a moment to pause, breathe, and be present. We've learned that meditation isn't about emptying our minds, but about becoming an observer of our thoughts without judgment or resistance. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life, we discovered, is not about grand gestures, but simple, consistent practices. It's about savoring that morning cup of coffee, truly listening when someone speaks to you, and taking conscious breaths during a stressful day. It's about transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. But remember, mindfulness is a journey, not a destination. It's a path that requires patience, practice, and self-compassion. As we embark on this journey, it's important to be gentle with ourselves, recognizing that each moment we are mindful, we are taking a step towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. So as you move forward, remember to take a moment, breathe, and simply be. Because in the end, that's what mindfulness is all about.